becomes even more difficult. Third baseman, number 8.
Now batting, number 8. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 51 is there, and he has it for the out. And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a big. Digging in, number 7. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Fastball in there for a called strike. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Vasquez is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Ichiro Suzuki. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Line shot to second, but it's caught. Standing in, Benito Santiago. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Benito
fouled off. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Anthony Rizzo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled away. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Reyes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Snyder is in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Roberto Ozuna is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box, Joe Morgan. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out. Here comes the first pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Coming in is Pollock. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Reyes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the ever dangerous third baseman Miguel Cabrera. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken to throw. Not in time as he steals second. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The batter,
First offering on its way. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. And he takes a called strike two.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to...
And we'll have to leave it there. So coming to the plate, Fred McGriff. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So now stepping in, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2. Right side, but it's well foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Count remains at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! So the bases are clear now following the home run.
And the center fielder, number 11, A.J.
Charlie Blackmon will come on as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting, Charlie Blackmon.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hit hard toward first, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so with that they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, and ain't no catching up to me. Yes, who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury.
Here now is our final line score. First,
Twisted Sundays is about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partner get thoroughbred without the stable while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with, yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh, then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the, ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Ooh. I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar, can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
Mama, she was different.
It ain't the same.
One time for the West, 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come. And they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come. And run that bass till they heart go out just like you, son. Hey, look, this for my partners who low-key pitching around. And those that laughed at me when I stayed at my mama house. My pocket's fatter now. My mama see something to brag about. And I spit punches and bunches like I'm Marvin Hagler now. Ooh, swear
Afternoon baseball now from the Gulf Coast of Florida. Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between Oakland and Los Angeles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
Billy.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
1 o'clock.
A ball and a strike to our leadoff man here this afternoon. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. This is flared out towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting second.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Digging in now, Mookie Betts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, strike 1. Betts takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Ball 2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Digging in, Ichiro Suzuki.
For the Angels, the right fielder, Ichiro.
Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hamilton is under it, makes the play, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground to the right side, there is Travis. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Striding into the box, Jose Reyes. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Miguel Cabrera would be next, fouled off. The next 3-2. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. First offering on its way. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Runners off for second. Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now the 2-2 from Oswalt. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat.
Threw it right past him, a swing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Edwin
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Standing in, Chris Davis.
The left fielder.
Blyleven has his sign. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Snyder moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. To his right, Morgan. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Duke Snyder, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The center fielder.
Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. Bottom of the second here with no score. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out. At the plate, Fred McGriff will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he takes ball 1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Oswalt ready, the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Gary.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Batting it.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Adalberto.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it'll be up to the pitcher Roy Oswalt to try and help his own cause here. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Morgan is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is. Now at the plate, number 7. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
The catcher, Number 7.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Now the 2-0. And this is heading out toward left field. But this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And he fouls this one off. This is popped up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Bert Blyleven. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's Oswalt now on 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Sanchez has it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on
right fielder Ichiro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Blyleven stands at first with 1 out. Struck him out. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lifted in the air to center field. Hamilton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Back to the top of the order now, and in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Devin Travis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. This one's down to third. Reyes takes it in. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Number 7 recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Jose Reyes. He'll start things out here against Roy Oswalt. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. And there's 1 away. Stepping into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Oswalt here as there are 2 gone. So digging in now, Duke Snider. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. This now is hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Cabrera leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So a runner on second with 1 down now, and in steps Big Frank. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So a runner at first with 2 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Line hard toward right center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. 2 men on, 2 out, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's the left fielder out
for the Angels.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now batting.
Ready now, number 7. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the indication.
Now batting. The pitcher. Third. 4-11.
First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. One there to Thomas. They get them both in the side. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Roy Oswalt. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
The pitcher, Roy.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
2-strike pitch now to Oswalt. Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2. And he got him. Ready for another shot now. Billy Hamilton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. Now to the plate, Devin Travis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ichiro Suzuki. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. This is pulled into right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Ready for another chance. Joe Morgan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Henderson is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Stepping in, Jose Reyes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And he is in there.
The third baseman, number 24.
He's set and the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as they'll just hang on to it. The set and the 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in. Alex Gordon, Michael Brantley will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big. Johnny Ventures answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Number 35.
A ball and no strikes.
Number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. At the plate, Mookie Betts, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Cabrera, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
The first baseman.
Striding in, Frank Thomas. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 1-2 to Frank Thomas.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
The next 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Snyder has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not. Now at the plate, Fred McGriff. 1-for-2 with a double on his line thus far.
The first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 2-2. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Digging in to try it again. Number 7. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's the Hall of Famer Bert Blyleven. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Ichiro Suzuki, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count. There's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation.
And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning. Will Clark will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. From the stretch. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
The center fielder.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Billy Hamilton. Hit back up the middle. Reyes is right there. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up Devin Travis. A ball and no strikes. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
So
please.
a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. And it's fouled away.
Michael Brantley.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. On the ground to the left side. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. In now, Jose Reyes, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. A pitch out, the throw, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Jansen is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. Throw gets him, 2 down. Settling in now, Miguel Cabrera. It was a walk in his last trip. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Popped him up. Mondesi over to his right. And that ends the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Reyes fields it cleanly on to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. Riding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
1-1 the count now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. Ready with another 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Snyder is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So striding in, Duke Snyder. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's the pitch. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Softly hit here to the left side. And Cabrera throws across the diamond for out number 1. Now in the box, Michael Brantley hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Played on the backhand. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Ready once again, Fred McGriff. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Thomas comes up with it, and he'll stepping up now, Frank Thomas. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
The first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Under it is the right fielder. 1 out. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Morgan in time to first, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Adalberto Mondesi, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Johnny Bench will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. High in the air down the right field line. Number 51 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Blake Trinan comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Standing in, number 7, over 2 with a walk for him so far. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. And this is popped up near second base. Mondesi has a play. He's got it 1 away. Vladimir Guerrero will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And there's ball 2 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Digging in, Ichiro Suzuki has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Henderson moving in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there.
Threw it right past him. A swing. Raleigh Fingers takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching,
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Called strike 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Left side. Reyes in the hole, and they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. Into the box, Devin Travis. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. A ball and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
On to first, and here indeed is a super double play. Now
the right fielder. Mookie.
here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So that at bat extends the inning for Miguel Cabrera. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the ever dangerous third baseman Miguel Cabrera. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Now at the plate, Duke Snider. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Duke Snider. 1 out, nobody on.
Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-2 one more time. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Sent out to straightaway center field. Hamilton is under it. 2 down. Here's Michael Brantley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he pops it up. But this will land untouched.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Down the first baseline. Thomas gloves it. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Fred McGriff would be next. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Thomas is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more. So stepping in, Ricky Henderson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The left fielder.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now, Frank Thomas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Liner toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Chris Sale will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th.
Your attention, please.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Sale.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to Fred McGriff. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Yasiel Puig will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a big moment in the ball game here. Ichiro Suzuki, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in now, Joe Morgan. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Looked like a slider, perhaps, but it missed back. And it's Roberto Osuna is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. He'll make the catch, but it ought to be academic now. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Boy, what a gutsy performance this was, guys. You used to see starters work all the way into extra innings a lot more back in the day, but it almost never happens now. He's got to be exhausted, but he should be awfully proud of what he accomplished here.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.